Hello everybody. Today I would like to reflect the nature of everything, so we can be one with the nature and liberate ourselves from our suffering. We, us living in this world, seeing things changing all the time, and to liberate from suffering, we just have to let it be, let everything flows the way it needs to be, without interfering. And this is about our mind, the mind of every single one of us. To be one with the nature, you see the mind as something that's part of the nature, that is no self, and that means it's not you. No need to try to make things be some certain ways. No need to try or struggle to get things the way it needs to be in terms of your mental state, because every mental state changes all the time. So all we need to do is just let go, just be awake, aware, and enlighten every single minutes or seconds, and everything will be one with the nature. Toward liberation, there's no need to try to concentrate or try to meditate to gain something, to be something, or to achieve something like nirvana or anything like that. Because nirvana is the nature. Just be with the nature. It's not trying to be with the nature. This is a difference. And practice is about letting go. It's about clearing everything out. Just accept everything the way it is. It's like breathing. We know how to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Let it breathe as the way the nature show us. Not trying to breathe, because you don't need to try to breathe. It's the same thing about the mind, our mental state, thoughts, memories, feelings, everything. It's not about trying. It's about accepting the way it is. And just let it go. Let go of trying. Let go of struggle. Let go of attempt to make things be some certain ways mentally. But physically, as we live in this world, we do our jobs. We actually help contribute to the world the best we can. But it's not about the mental state that we struggle. We just work and let time just pass through every minute, every second, naturally. So it's not about trying to understand any of this. You just listen, sound come in and out, and just go, let it go, just flow. No need to contemplate, try to grasp or hold on to anything, even understanding. Understanding is something comes and goes as well. You don't need to understand everything, every single bit of thing in this nature. All you need to understand in ultimately is everything is just the way it is. There's no need to make things to be some certain ways. Not everything always be some certain ways. Not always the way we want, because what we want is actually craving. Craving to have something to be some certain way. And that is the root cause of suffering. So practicing or meditation is about let go. Just let everything be the way it is. Let your mind liberate your mind, clear, in terms of just let it be. Accept things the way it is. Accept the mind the way it is. It's not about interfering of anything. Just enlightening, awake, be awake and aware of everything around you, but not attach or hold on to anything around you. So this is the core of the teaching toward liberation, and be one with the nature, regardless of religions, regardless of ideology or any philosophy. It's not about attaching to any views. And of course, that leads to suffering. It's about liberating us from suffering, liberating our minds from suffering, be free from suffering. So it's not something difficult or easy. And there's no need to make a definition of things. Understanding, not understanding, hard, easy, is beyond judgmental of what is out there or what's surrounding us. So this is the path. It's a neutral path. It's a path that doesn't torture ourselves physically or torture our mind, as well as not try to satisfy or follow the craving. It's a neutral path toward exterminating suffering. So just sit back and relax. Any posture, sitting, standing, lying down, it doesn't matter. Every posture, as long as the mind is relaxed, the mind is free, suffering doesn't occur in the mind. It's not about praying to get something, to obtain something. It just relax. It's about not struggling. It just live in the world day by day and enlighten the world by setting example of not attachment to anything mentally. It's about contributing, giving to the world without anything, without expecting anything in return. And that's is the meaning of life, and the way we actually live life without suffering mentally. So it's not has to be long. Any teaching can be very concise, precise, very short or long, anything. It's just straight, from heart to heart, and just clear it out. When we see something, we let go of seeing or interpretation of what it means. When we hear something, we understand it automatically without too much interpretation. If we don't understand, don't try to seek a struggle to understand what this means. If we understand, we understand. We don't understand, we accept we don't understand. If we comprehend anything, seeing, touching, hearing, taste, smell, whatever, it is what it is. And this is how we can clear all the attachment from the mind. This is how we can liberate ourselves from samsara, or seeing nirvana. So it's not sitting for a long period of time. It's not about trying to do something for a long period of time. It's just the mind is not attaching to whatever we do. So it doesn't matter what we do, as long as we don't actually make someone, forcing, or not trying to satisfy our own craving. What we do physically, mentally, is not about attaching to anything, and that's how we actually go the straight route of the teaching of Dhamma. All right, so that's my experience that I would like to share with you all. Thank you.